Under Scriptural the 8th. As the light of the sun helps the plant to grow, so the divine spirit helps the soul towards its perfection. As the light of the sun helps the plant to grow, so the divine spirit helps the soul towards its perfection. I love this, and a few different things come to mind. One thing that comes to mind, there's a really great example that Murshid gives, that Inayat Khan gives about spiritual life, and how the soul is kind of like a seed, and as you water this seed, it reaches upwards, it grows up towards the light, and then it breaks through that surface of the earth, and then it reaches towards that light, and that light helps it to grow and to expand, and then it turns from this seed into this little sprout, into a plant, and then from the plant maybe into a tree, and then the tree into branches, and then from the branches flowers, and from the flowers maybe fruit, and you just think about all the different levels of growth, and how the whole time the essence of the fruit was inside of the seed, and you think of the whole process that goes through that, but how the end result, or the goal, was always part of the initial planting, so to speak. And it's really like that with our souls and our spiritual life. All those divine gifts, all those divine qualities are within us. They're part of the seed. And if we plant that seed and we water that seed and we work with it, eventually that light is going to help it to grow. It's going to reach towards the light, and it's going to expand and unfurl into something much greater, to bear fruit. And that's really the whole essence of it. So that was one of the things that first immediately came to mind when I read this today, was that whole kind of story or idea of the seed, and how the seed grows into this this fruit. But that fruit was always part of the seed. It was always an initial essence that was there, just waiting to be watered and taken care of. So as the light of the sun helps the plant to grow, so the divine spirit helps the soul towards its perfection. So, if you reach out for divine guidance, if you reach out for that quality of divinity within you, or those qualities, if you call out to God, if you seek that Christ within, that Christ consciousness, that personal connection with something greater, those types of things, that Buddha-like enlightenment, or those types of things, whatever your personal spiritual path may be, whatever the whatever icon or deity might be, something that you ascribe to that helps you to reach that, or whatever becomes that light for you, that light of guidance. It's really something that can help your soul towards perfection. So reaching out